Now I want to talk about multiple item purchase order and check-in. Yeah. To do that, first of all, we need to enter to that module by right click this button. Right click this button. System will enter to another module which call purchase and write off process control. Yeah. Purchase and write off process control, which contain 3 pages. Main page is the basic informations. Detail page is the item that we will fill in, and the print page which calculate all the summary informations. Let me go back to the main page. Okay, to create a purchase order in this module, all we need to do just click new in here, left click, and we answer yes. Now system automatic give us a remark called purchase. If this is stock opening, we can just change the remark to stock opening. Okay, stop opening. In here I change back to purchase at this state. Okay, purchase. And supplier, we can choose among from our supplier which create earlier. In here I call it Indo Food Company. If this purchase order has any purchase order number, we can fill it in here. Otherwise just leave it blank. So this purchase order is created in such way that we put in the remark, the supplier if any, and any purchase order number. Then we move to the detail page. Now at this detail page, we need to select the item that need to be purchased to put in here. Yeah. To do that, all we need to do is click new, left click new this button, and we select the item we want to select. For example, I select the 7-Up. Okay, and I select another one, new. Okay, Aqua I select, and then I select another one. Okay, for example, rice type ABC. Now each one of this item, how much to be purchased, how many we want to purchase in here. For example, 7-Up I want to purchase 60, and then Aqua I purchase 120, and then rice 5 kilo, then I purchase 12. Now at here is the purchase price. This is a previous purchase price for this 7-Up, so to this is the previous purchase price for the Aqua. Now since we have conduct previous purchase for these two items, so the purchase price automatic show in here. If there is any change, up or down, change up or change down, just directly type in here. For example, Aqua price change from 3,000 to 3,300. Yeah, and then the rice, we have not conduct any previous purchase, so the price is 0. So in here our purchase price, for example, is 40,000. So all item is filled in here with the purchase quantity and the purchase price right now at this moment. Now the next step is to conduct check-in for each item. Let's move this to the right side. We can see that each item status still progress and the action is blank. So to conduct check-in, all we need to do just click this button. This button contains two functions. If we click left click, he will check in the item at our focus. For example, now I focus at 7-Up. If I left click this button now, 7-Up will be checked in. The rest will not be checked in. However, if we click right click this button, all item will be checked in. So I just do a right click in here, perform all item check-in, answer yes. So we can see that the item now start performing check-in sequentially, one at a time. When it is done, we can see on the right side the status or chain to complete, and the action is check-in. So in this way, our purchase order for this particular item is done. This particular item contain 3 items that we do the purchase. Okay, now I'm going to quickly do another example. To do a new purchase order, click new, answer yes, and the supplier I select cash, and the detail I select new, which I select the rice 5 kilo, and I select again Aqua. Okay, so rice I buy another 60, and Aqua I buy another 60. So I will do check-in now. Right click this button, so we answer yes. So all the item is done with check-in. You can see it right here. So the item is complete, the status is complete, and the action is check-in. So we exit from this purchase module. Now to see each item, now we can look at each item. We can look at the item stock cut. For example, this item, I go for the stock cut sections. I can see that first purchase at 12 and then second purchase at 60. Our total stock is 72 and our stock value is this here. This is for the rice type A, B and C. And then for example, second example, I can look for SC or Aqua. We can see that there's 3 purchases at 3 different times. First one 100, 120 and 60, and this is our total stock quantity, and this is our stock value. So that's how we can see each item, the stock as compared to the stock cut. Okay, beside all these items that is item for sale, in this particular module we can also create service item. Service item is an item that we can conduct the sale but no stock quantity being reduced. Okay, to create service item, is the same as a create regular item. All we need to do, create this new button, left click the news, and then we select this subcategory 2 into a service, following by typing the service name, service type 1. For example, this service price is, for example, 125,000. Yeah, 125,000. And then the next step we need to do is put in this order quantity, put into a positive number. For example, 10, 100 or 1000. This positive number is required for this service item to function. The stock will not be reduced, this number will not be reduced, but it's needed to conduct the sale. So we need to put in a positive number, following by we check in this as an opening stock, and then we answer yes. Okay, answer yes, and then we insert. So in such way we just create a service item. We come back to where we can see that this service item is created with a stock quantity of 100. Now I'm going to create another service item. So to create a service item, just click new. Okay, and then I change this to service. This service is a car wash. Okay, the fee of car wash is 75,000. Okay, so I put in a positive number in here as my requirement. And this car wash, there's a labor cost. Labor cost car wash, for example, is cost me 40,000 as a labor cost. So I can create a service item that contain the labor cost or the cost of the item. So after we put in all this number, and we just check in, and then we insert. So in such way, car wash also created for this service item. We can see that there's a car wash in here with 100 in the quantity, and the labor cost is 40 for this car wash. Now for the demonstration purpose, I will continue create 5 more items for sale and 5 more service items for sale. So in such way, later on we can see that there is number of items in here in our inventory module.